Good morning, children. You're welcome to our English class this morning. Right now, we have our comprehension passage titled The March Girl. It was Christmas Eve and snow lay deep on the ground. Night was falling and it was very, very cold. A little girl stood at the corner of a city street. Her clothes were in rags and her shoes were tattered. She held out small boxes of match to the crowd of people passing by, but nobody bought any matches. She stood at the corner of the street all day without a penny in her pocket. The little girl grew colder and colder. In the evening, she took shelter from the falling snow. She lit a match to keep herself warm. The match burned brightly, and looking at it, the little girl saw a big room and a bright fire. When the flame went out, the big room vanished. Nothing was left but the cold and darkness. The little girl lit another match. She saw the same room again. This time, a crowd of happy children were sitting around a dining table. On the table was a big fat goose. But when the match went out, the room vanished. It was cold and dark once again. The girl lit a third match. This time she saw a lovely Christmas tree light. When the match burned out, the light rose into the sky, and the match girl saw that there were stars. One of the stars fell, and the child recalled that her dead grandmother had often told her that every time a star falls, a soul goes to heaven. As she lit another match, the girl saw her dear old grandmother. She kept on lighting match after match in case her grandmother would disappear like the dinner, the tree, and the room. "Do not go away, Granny," pleaded the match girl. "Stay with me or take me with you." Her grandmother did not leave her. She reached down and took the little girl in her arms. They rose high into the sky and disappeared through the golden gates of heaven. In the morning, an old man found her little body in the doorway of a house, with all the burnt matches beside her. The people wondered why she had a beautiful smile on her face. They did not know of the lovely things she had seen or of the great joy that filled her heart when her grandmother came to take her home. Thank you very much. Now, from our passage, we're going to look at the new words from the passage we just read. Number 1, tattered. Number 2, shelter. Number 3, vanish. Number 4, recall. Number 5, pleaded. Now, what you are going to do after looking for the meaning of this word, you are going to, as your homework, you are going to what? Make a sentence with each of these words. Thank you, and see you in our next class.